Hey there, folks. A quick update on my update from yesterday. Because what happened after I recorded that video was most unpleasant, and most of you don't read my blog, fruvous.substack.com, Fruvous. So I will update you. Because almost immediately after I finished recording that rather cheerful video, I started feeling really bad. And in a few minutes into that, I realized I was having a blood sugar crash. Those are bad. Obviously, they could kill me, frankly. So, yeah, there I was sitting in my doctor's waiting room. I mean, I guess there's worse places in the world to have a blood sugar crash. But still, this was not good. If you want to know what it feels like, well, I was sweating and shivering at the same time. That's what they call a cold sweat, and it's most unpleasant. And worse than that is a feeling that the icy hand of death is creeping in on you. Because if you're having a blood sugar crash, that means that your cells are not getting enough energy. And if that kept going on long enough, they'd start to die. And that's bad. Anyhow, luckily I had the presence of mind to text Julian, my roommate and life assistant, chauffeur sometimes, to get me a muffin from McDonald's. I thought that would be the right kind of thing, because it has sugar in it, but it's not like a donut or something like that. It's not as sweet. So that would be the right kind of carbs to stop the descent. And he did so. He was good enough to just go fetch me a McDonald's muffin, carrot, if you're curious, because that's my muffin. I love those. I love the sort of pumpkin spice area of spices. Anyway, so I ended up eating that in the examining room. So when my doctor came in, I'm sitting there finishing off a muffin, and I have to tell him about, my blood sugar was crashing. He was, of course, worried about me, but at that point there wasn't much to be done. I'd eaten the muffin, and that did the job. That stopped the elevator from going down any further. And so it's obviously, this is a very unpleasant experience, these blood sugar crashes. Luckily, they don't happen very often. I have maybe like 3 a year, maybe. And generally, I figure this one came because I had not had much appetite for breakfast in the morning, so I didn't eat that much of it. And then I did an unusual amount of activity when I was setting up my new Kurosi 11-in-1 oven air fryer thingy. I don't know. This kind of thing doesn't really have a name. The manual calls it an air fryer oven, which is, I guess, as good as anything. Anyway, I've been setting that up. I haven't used it yet, but I've been setting that up. And today I'm going to be using it. Anyway, so I figure I combined unusual amount of activity with unusually low amount of food in my system, and that's what kicked the whole thing off. Oh, and I'd completely forgotten that I had a doctor's appointment. So Julian had to knock on the door and say, doctor's appointment? And then I had to, really quickly get ready, so that probably didn't help either. The adrenaline and all that. So yeah, these things always leave me shaken up. because, quite frankly, I really do feel the icy hand of death, really. That's scary as hell, and what made it worse was the fact that, as you can see from yesterday's video, I was feeling fine. I was in a good mood. Everything seemed peachy keen. And then I finish recording the video, and everything just goes real bad real fast. Now that's just fucked up. That really shakes your sense of safety. So I've been kind of messed up ever since. Emotionally and physically. Today it was Tuesday, and normally I would go to the Kinsman Center for my little do there, but I didn't make it today because I've got one of these periodic attacks of flu-like symptoms where my lungs are scratchy and my throat is scratchy, and I feel like I weigh like 20% more than usual, and I have that overall feeling of malaise that comes with being sick. So yeah, I didn't feel up to doing the exercises at the Kinsman today. I miss my friends there though. I always do when I have to skip. So I guess that gets you up to date on me. Once I'm done recording here, I'm gonna go clean up in the bathroom, and then I'm gonna go try and cook some chicken burgers in my new oven fire thingy. I guess that's all from me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.